Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I think you're fine. I'm also fine. Today, we are going to learn exercise 2.2, ratio related exercise. Already, this is the third class. Already, two class already been completed. In my previous two classes, I discussed about different types of ratios, and I also did some creative maths related to ratios. Today, we will learn more maths related to exercise 2.2. Okay, so let us start our today's class. Let's see what is to be discussed in my today's lesson. Inshallah, you will be highly benefited if you stay with me. Okay, so we are going to start our class now. Chapter 2, exercise 2.2, ratio and percentage related maths. Some basic things that you have to know. Let us discuss it now. The relation between ratio and percentage. You know, a percentage is a fraction whose denominator is 100. Ratio is also a fraction, but here denominator should not be mentioned. Here, two same kind of quantities will be available, as like as A is to B can be ratio, can be considered as a ratio. That is, a ratio is a fraction, percentage is also a fraction, but difference is that in case of ratio, there will have any quantity of same kind, but in case of percentage, one quantity must have to be 100. That is, in case of percentage, the denominator is considered as 100, but in ratio, it is not mandatory. So, second line says, in case of percentage, the denominator of fraction 100. I have already told you, and the percentage can be expressed into ratio, and the ratio can be expressed into percentage also. Suppose 50%. Suppose in your exam you have got 50% marks. What does it mean? It means 50 by 100. That is 1 by 2. That is 1:2. Okay. So 1:2 is expressed as a ratio, and 50% has been expressed as a percentage. So percentage can be expressed as a ratio. On the other hand, ratio can also be expressed as a percentage. Suppose 2:4. 2:4 is a ratio. We can express it as percentage like this way. 2:4 means 2 by 2. And 2 by 4 can be written 2 by 4 into 100%. If we want to convert it into percent, we have to multiply it by 100%. Because if we multiply any fraction by 100%, then it becomes into percentage. So if we count them, it will be 25. That is 50%. Okay. So 2:4 means 50%. 2:4. If I say divide some bananas among you and your brother in the ratio 2:4. That is we can say shortly that you will get 50% of your brother. Okay. If you take 2 part and your brother takes 4 part, then in percentage you can say you will get 50% bananas of your brother. So 50% is expressed as percentage, and 2:4 is expressed as ratio. So I think you have known what is the relation between ratio and percentage. So let us solve a math related to ratio and percentage. First, I will solve an easy math for your better understanding. Question number 3 will be solved at first. Then we will go to the difficult math. Okay. So let us start number 3. Okay. So number 3, one quantity is given 75% to the other quantity. That is, there are two quantities. One is 75% of other. I have already given such kind of example to you. That is, you and your brother, you have eaten 50% banana comparing with your brother. Such kind of maths are given. Two quantities. Suppose two quantities are given. One is 75% to others. Okay, one is 75% to others. Okay. This is the stem. Now, part A says find the ratio of two quantities. Very easy. Part A, very easy. Two quantities. That is 75%. What does it mean? 75% means 75 by 100. If you divide both the quantity by 25, it will be 3 by 4. That is 3 by 4. That is 3:4. So 3:4 is the ratio between two quantities. You can see. So part A is answer 3:4. You can see in the screen also already it is solved here. So ratio of two quantities 3:4. Now part B says write the obtained ratio into inverse ratio and what is the percentage of the subsequent to antecedent. Very easy also. Part B, and the given ratio is 3:4. If we make it inverse ratio, it will be 4:3 because you know inverse ratio is the ratio where the antecedent is written as subsequent and subsequent is written as antecedent. So if we write down in reverse way, then inverse ratio is formed. So 4:3 will be the inverse ratio of 3:4. And the another part says what is the percentage to subsequent to antecedent. That is, we have to find out the percentage of subsequent comparing with the antecedent. That is, subsequent is 4/3 times of antecedent. So if we express 4/3 into percentage, what will it be? Okay, just we have to convert 4/3 into percentage. So 4/3. 4/3 can be written 4/3 into 100%. There is another way, that is, if we multiply any fraction by 100%, it will become converted into percentage. So it is 400 by 3%. That is, answer will be 133 whole 1/3. 133 whole 1/3%. Answer. So part B, very easy. And part C says, if the sum of two quantities is 210, determine the two quantities. Sum of two quantities is given. In my previous video, I have discussed such kind of maths. You see, the sum of two quantities is 210. Obtained ratio is 3:4. So sum of the antecedent and the subsequent will be what? The sum of antecedent and subsequent is 7. 3:4. If we add them, their sum will be 7. That is, we have to separate it into 7 parts. So first quantity will be 3/7 of 210. That will be 90. And second quantity will be 4/7 of 210. That will be 120. So the two quantities will be this. I think you have understood this. Very easy. Now we will solve another math. It's a little bit difficult from previous math. So let us start one. This one, number 4. Number 4 says the number of students in a school is 750. At the beginning of the year, 8% new students get admitted and 2% students leave from the school. That is, there were 750 students in that school. At the beginning, 8% new students admitted and 2% students left from the school. So part A says, how many students get admitted newly? And part B says, if the number of leaving students is equal to the number of female students of coming students, what would be the number of coming male students? What does it say? Again, I am reading. If the number of leaving students is equal to the number of female students, that is, we have to know how many students left the school, and it will be equivalent to the female students, of coming students. That is, among coming students, boys and girls, we will get the number of female students. Okay. What would be the number of coming male students? If you know the female students, we will be able to know the male students also. Part C says at present, what is the number of students in that school? We have to find out the present students in part C. And what is the percentage of leaving students compared to the coming students? If we know what is the coming students and what are the leaving students, then we can find out their ratio very easily. So let us start this math. First one, part A. What does it say? The students get admitted nearly 8% of 750. You know, the total students were 750. 750 are total students. and 8% new students come here. So we can say the new admitted students will be 8% of 750. So 8% of 750 means 8% means 8 by 100. You see, 8 by 100 of 750, that is 60. So 60 is the answer of part A. Very easy. Part B says number of living students is equal to number of female. Number of living students is equal to number of female students. So number of students who left the school, first you have to find out it. Okay. So number of left students will be 2% of 750, because the question says 2% students left the school. So 2% of 750 is 2 by 100 of 750, that is 15. That is 15 students left from the school. And the question says number of female students is equal to number of living students. So number of female students will be 15. So 15 students, 15 female students were 15. Now new students sort from A, we have learned, we have got the number of new students admitted 60, and female students were 15. So total newly admitted students were 60 and female students were 15. So if we subtract 15 from 60, we will get 45. So the number of male students will be 45. So part B is completed. Again, I am repeating part B for your better understanding. You can see the STEM says the total students were 750. And at the beginning of the year, 8% new students come and 2% students left. So 8% new students come means total 60 students are newly admitted, because 8% of 750 is 60. So 60 total students admitted, and 2% of 750 has left the school. 2% of 750 is 15. That is 15 students left the school. And the question says in part B, the left students is equal to the female students. That is, the female students and left students are equal to each other. So we can say female students were 15. Since female students were 15 and total students were 60, so male student will be 60 minus 15, that is 45. Okay, so part B answer is 45. I think you have understood this. And part C says, at present, what is the number of students in that school? To find out the present student, from A, we have known the total newly admitted students is 60 and living students is 15. So number of present students will be 750 plus 60 minus 15. Why? Why it will be? Because the total students are 750. The total students were 750 at the beginning of the year, and 60 students have come to the school and 15 students left the school. So this will give the present students number, that is 795. 795 will give the number of present students. So another option says, last part says, what is the percentage of leaving students compared to the coming students? That is, here we have to know what are the leaving students and what are the coming students at first. The ratio of leaving students and coming students is 15 by 60. Very easy. You know, from part B, we have known the leaving students are 15. And from A, we have known the newly admitted students is 60. So their ratio is 15 by 60, that is 1 by 4. That is 1 by 4. Now, if we convert 1 by 4 into percentage, we will get the desired answer into 100%. That is 25%. So we can say following the question that the percentage of leaving students compared to the coming students is 25%. That is 25% will be the desired answer of part C. I think you have understood it. They are not so much difficult to you. You are really brilliant students, I know. So it will be very much easy to you to understand them. And you must have to solve such kind of maths at your home. There are such kind of maths available in your exercise and example also. Following them, you can be very much skilled of doing such kind of maths. Okay, for your betterment, I am giving some same kinds of maths. You can see here, due to 20% fall in the price, for more oranges are available at Taka 100. It's very much important for your exam. Okay, this math is very much important, and this is one of the most important maths in your exercise. So you must have to solve it. In my next video, I will solve it. You will try at your home today. In my next video, inshallah, it will be solved. So you will try at your home. Another question, 6. In a school, there are 650 students. Among them, 48% are female. This is not them. This will be them. Sorry for this mistake. 48% are female. So what is the percentage of male students? What is the number of male students? Very easy. Question number 6 is very much easy. Yeah, and last question you see in question number 7. In a school, there are 800 students. At the beginning of the year, 5% new students get admitted, and second day, 10% students were absent. This math is as like as the math that is done in today's class. That is question number 4. Question number 4 is as like as this math. Following question number 4, you will try at your home to solve this. In my next video, I will solve them. Okay. So at the end of my today's video, let us revise some important things here. Okay, to do percentage and ratio related math in easiest way, you have to know such kind of basic information. Okay, you can see in the screen. You will try to understand them. If you fail to understand any one portion of these topics, you will write down comments. Inshallah, in comments part, you will say your problem. Inshallah, in my next video, I will try to give you answers. So thank you to enjoy my today's class. Allah Hafiz.